Begin to deepen your breath. Start taking longer, deeper breaths, and then start to make this that active child's pose. So reach the hands a little bit further forward. Root them, spread the fingertips wider. Take another full breath, inhale, reaching, and maybe tiptoeing the fingertips further forward. And on the exhale, feeling the sits bones push a little bit further back, sinking a little bit deeper into the hips. One more full breath. Good. On your inhale, start to walk your hands off to the right. Think of that left hip in the back of the booty there, really being pressed down, anchoring down. If you want, you could take your left hand on top of your right. If you want to deepen and stretch, take one more full breath. Use the exhales to just really breathe into the deepness of this side body stretch. And on your next inhale, find your way to the opposite side, walking over to the left. Feel the weight on top of that right hip, on the right side of your booty. Pressing downwards as you reach a little bit further left, or maybe taking the right hand on top of the left. Inhale, come back forward. Exhale, child's pose, reaching. Good. Now keep the hands out in front of you and inhale, come forward to your belly. So come into a tabletop and then drop the thighs to the mat. Drop the belly towards the mat and then lift the heart up and then exhale, lower yourself down. Good. Press the hands into the mat, press the knees into the mat, pull the belly in, press up into that reverse chaturanga, all the way back to child's pose. And we're gonna move through that kind of flow. So inhale, come forward, kind of like into a supported plank. And then I want you to think about almost cow, and then drop the thighs, drop the belly, and then the ribs. Good. Press up to that chaturanga. So pull the belly in a lot when you come up. All the way back. Exhale. Good. Forward. So find the weight in the hands first. Then start to lift the gaze. Then drop the thighs. Drop the hips. Lift the ribs and then release. One more time. Press up. Pull the ribs, belly in. Use the core as you come back. Exhale, child. Last time. Inhale, lift. And we're going to stay at the belly lifted once we get here, but I want you to open your hands. So once you drop the rib or your hips, open your hands, fingertips really wide and pressed onto the mat or ground, and then lift. Squeeze your glutes, squeeze your legs, lift your kneecaps up off the mat. Good. As you exhale, look right, let the left shoulder drop as you come down. Head to neutral, inhale, lift. Good. Look left, right ear drops, right shoulder drops in. One more time each side. Inhale. Exhale, release. Hands underneath the shoulders. Press up that supported chaturanga, hands and knees. Child's pose. Inhale forward, tabletop, right into a few cat-cow. So inhale, lift the heart, booty up. Exhale, cat. Keep it going. Use this extended cycle of cat-cow as your pranayama. So I want you to really focus on how your breath is moving your body and how they're connecting. So see if you can elongate your breath and elongate the movement. So pulling, pulling, pulling in cat and lifting, lifting, lifting in cow. One thing to think about in cows is trying not to really let the ribs drop to the earth. You're still finding support and lift out of them, just like you do in cat, kind of naturally. And remember, the shins are pressing down, the hands are pressing down, and you're connecting with the roots of the asana. Good. And for your last few cycles, maybe you want to start getting more creative, circling out the body, finding figure eights. Don't forget about your neck. Smooth your neck. Change your gaze. Change the movement. And then when you're ready, you're going to come forward. We're going to go ahead and thread the needle. So inhale, right arm high. Exhale, right arm underneath. Right shoulder to the mat, right ear to the mat. Take that left arm and you can extend it out in front of you or bend the left elbow up towards the sky. So whatever makes sense to open the left shoulder. Now again, pull the hip crease back. Take another full breath here. Good. Plant the left hand in front of the face. Inhale, unthread. Good. Exhale, release. Opposite side. Inhale, lift. Exhale, reach as you thread. Now pull that left hip crease back a bit. Extend your right arm out in front of you or bend the right elbow so the right shoulder can open. Just drawing the heart to the right. Breathe into the shoulders. Good. When you're ready, unthread with the inhale. Beautiful. Exhale down. Tuck the toes, lift the shins. Stay here. Breath in, breath out. Use the breath, create the heat. Start to stoke this internal little fire. Dome up out of the back, lifting out of the shoulder blades. Belly is really pulling in. Good. Exhale, down dog. Breath in and breath out. Inhale, it's going to be cat-like movement to plank. Exhale, it's going to be cow-like movement to down dog. Good. Cat-like to plank. Chin out of the throat, left. And then gaze up, booty up. Find your way to down dog. Again. Exhale back. Stay here. Breath in. Breath out. Take your right leg high and go ahead and open up the hip and let that hip circle or move however it feels right for you. Focus on the left calf opening as you work on the right hip, getting a little bit of mobility back into it. And then it's just change sides. Try not to take a big twisty motion through the spine. So that means anchoring that left shoulder down on this side. Just think about the hip and the calf on the right side. Good. Left foot down, big exhale into down dog. And bend your knees, gaze forward. Start to make your way to the top of the mat, ragdoll. Feet hips width distance or wider. Soften the knees as much as you need. Grab opposite elbows or forearms and dress. Hang out. Let yourself really ragdoll here. And another breath. Roll it up. Inhale. Exhale as you pass the belly button. Inhale, chin out of the throat last. Circle the arms up. Good. Exhale, melt it right back down. Let the chest reach forward. The booty goes back. Everything melts. Ribs to thighs. Then lengthen. Inhale, lengthen the body, lengthen the legs. Exhale, walk to plank. Hold plank. Breath in. Breath out, lower. Hover. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Right leg high. Exhale, cool. Pull the right foot through, high lunge. Drop the left knee. Inhale, arms up. Right hand behind, low back, or in like your back pocket. Lift a little bit more, move towards that back bend as the right knee drives forward. Mind the ribs, pulling in, inner thighs still active towards midline. Try and relax the shoulders down the back a little bit more. Breath in, out, release. Right knee goes wide with the right hand. Flex the right foot, heart lifts away from the right side. Good, back to center. Plant the hands, just step back to down dog. Good, prepare to come to the top of your mat. This time, if you can, feet together. Inhale, this time flat back, raise to stand, belly in, arms out, gaze up. Good. Melt it out again. Booty back, heart open, ribs to thighs. Inhale, halfway lift, plank. Inhale here. Exhale, lower, 3, 2, hover, 1. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog, left leg high. Inhale, forward, high lunge. Right knee drops now. Inhale, both arms high. Keep the left arm dropping back. Take a breath, inhale. Exhale, find that back bend. You don't need the back bend, don't do it. Drive the left knee further forward. Inner thighs pulling towards midline, ribs pulling in. Exhale down. Left knee wide, heart pulls away from that left thigh. Left foot very much flexed. Good. Back to center, step back to plank. This time, again, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. It's down dog for 5 breaths. Here we go, top of the mat. Move with the exhale. Use the exhale to fold at the top. Use the inhale to rise to stand. Root the feet, activate the legs. Use them when you raise. Exhale, prayer. Side body stretch. Inhale, circle arms up. Grab your left wrist, reach to the right. Pull your ribs in. Inner thighs pull to the back of the room. Root all 4 corners of the feet. Another full breath. Try to relax the shoulders a little bit down. On your next exhale, release your right arm, soften the knees, roll to your side, come to center. Inhale, both arms up, chin out, throat last. Yes, exhale, reach. So really activate the legs. Now squeezing at the top of the glutes fit. Pull and lengthen even the left rib cage. Exhale, let it melt to the left. Inhale, chin out, throat last. Use the exhale to take a cactus of the arms, or maybe it's a back bend. Inhale, tall spine, ribs in. Exhale, fold, maybe unweighting the heels a little. Halfway lift, inhale. Walk to plank, float to chaturanga. Inhale for up dog or cobra. Exhale to down dog, right leg high. Exhale, come through, high lunge. Drop the knee again, both arms high. Exhale, release the right hand. Lift, release down, right knee wide. Good, back to center. This time, power up the left knee. Raise the arms high. Beautiful, hands to prayer. Pitch the chest forward, ribs in, belly in. It's going to warrior 3. You guys are badasses. Pull the ribs in, left inner thigh up, crown reaches forward, back to high lunge, arms high. Beautiful, open up, warrior 2. Reach forward, exalt. Take this into your vinyasa. Left leg high. Exhale, pull it through. Drop the knee, arms high, keep letting the left arm go. Open the heart chest. And release. Left knee wide. Back to center. Power up right knee. Arms high. Lift out of the lunge a little bit. Heart, hands to heart. Chest forward. Warrior three. Now it's right inner thigh up. Ribs belly in. Upper body and legs together. Lower gently. Back to your high lunge. Arms high. Exhale, open. Reach forward. Reach back. All the way through the vinyasa. 2 planks, 2 chaturanga. Up dog or cobras. Down dog. Breath in. Breath out. Put it all together one more time. Come to the top of your mat. Fold deeply. Inhale, raise to stand. Reach to the right. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, move. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, reach to the left. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, move. Inhale, up. Exhale. What's this expression look like for you? Inhale, high. Pull the ribs in, lift the heels. Find strength in the legs to fold. Halfway lift, inhale. Vinyasa it out. Right leg high. Exhale through. Go ahead and drop the knee. Find the opening in the hips. Lift. Maybe that right hand goes to your left hamstring. Yeah? Release. Open the knee. Back to center. Power up the back leg. Exhale, pitch chest forward. Inhale, take flight. Exhale, lower. Arms high. Exhale, move into the resulted warrior two. Inhale, forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog or cobras. Down dog, left leg high. Exhale through. Drop the knee, take the arms high. Maybe that left arm is going to your right hamstring. Good, release. Open the knee. Back to center, power the back leg up. Exhale, reach forward. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower, arms high. Open it up. Use this exhale for one movement to find your way back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog. Oh, I need a diary of the words that come out of my mouth in class. Breath in a few times and out. Find some fluidity in the body, even in your down dogs, right? Recognize if you're rigid. I'm always giving these cues, like shoulders back, belly in. You can still do that. You can still find a little bit of juiciness in that. Another breath in. One more breath out. Good. I'm going to have you exhale, pop your feet forward or walk them, feet hips width distance. Exhale, fold a lot. Inhale, raise to stand. You can go flat back, or if you want to roll up, it's up to you. What is your spine or your energy saying? Good. Exhale through prayer. Take the arms parallel, lift the heels a lot. Bikram Utkatasana. So we're going to lower, but we're going to keep the shoulders over the hips. Shoulders stay over hips, belly pulls in, sits bones are being pulled downward. Good. Try and zip those ribs up. Like I just tightened your little waist cincher corset thing. It's Halloween. It's when we wear those things, right? 3, go lower. 2, go lower. 1, inhale, raise. Try not to lose it as you lengthen first. Good. Release the heels. Inner thighs press together. Lift the heels just a little bit now. So it's not so much about the forced arch. Good, but same thing, ribs over thighs. Yeah. Yeah. That's better. It was like that tiny little tuck. I don't love telling people to tuck their tails, but sometimes like us girls, we have to. Squeeze your inner thighs, add that equation into this. Final resolution, squeeze. Okay, squeeze as you raise. Beautiful, inhale, circle the arms high. Exhale, take the vinyasa, just let it flow out. Another breath. Good. Find your way to the top of your mat. Feet hips width distance. One more time, ladies. Inhale, up to standing. Get vertical, however it makes sense. Your back's sore, just roll it up. Good. Arms parallel. Another set. Here we go. Exhale, lower. So we're strong. Quick like cat for icy. Steps into our cars and down our driveways. And that skinning, everybody. Relax the shoulders to take the stress out of the asana anywhere it's existing other than just like finding strength in the legs. Sink low for 3, for 2. I know Desi, this is like her home and bar. Inhale, raise them up. Release the heels, inner thighs press together. So keep the feet parallel. Lift the heels a little bit. Lower, 3, 2, go to your spot on 1. Now stay here, it's the second set. And release, squeeze, good. Inhale, up. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Find your way to plank or chaturanga. Back bend of choice. Beautiful. Breath in. Breath out. Yeah. Recoup the breath. Recoup that rhythm. We're just coming into the middle of our mat. So you can walk, you can float. Let's take a squat to start. So wherever you landed, perfect, Kayla. She's like reading my mind. Toes on the edge, booty down. Yeah. So try to rinse out those calves a little bit. I know I'm not asking for like a straight up calf stretch, but you're just sitting down dog for a little bit. So rinse out the legs a little. Drop the left shoulder in, extend the open right. Good. Come back to center, sit up tall. Good. Drop the right shoulder in. Inhale up through center, stay here, one more breath. Exhale, fold. Toe heel feet together. Inhale, raise to stand. Maybe it's flat back. Maybe you're just needing to curl the spine up. It's up to you. Exhale, right through prayer. Good. Bring your right knee up into your chest. Root down, all 4 corners, left foot. Lift out of the hip joint on that left side. And you feel like the sit bone's kind of rooting as you get tall through the spine. Good. Now find your asana, whether that's peace fingers, big toes. Maybe you're just holding onto the knees. You extend the knee. Tiny mini micro adjustments here. So same thing. It's almost like you want those sit bones to pull a little bit further down so it pulls the belly and move on to up. And then get taller through the spine. The more we make these little micro adjustments, we feel rooted. It's like no one can push you over. Good. Now, open up. Open to your right. Adjust that right hip pulling down a little bit. Take your gaze, Dristy. Change it to the left. Yeah, we get wobbly, we get back into it. It's all good. All right, see if you can let that right leg go. Both arms extend to the sides. Go ahead and gaze forward just to find your drifty. Tuck the right knee behind the left, curtsy, bending into your left. You can tap the toe or you can hover the toe. Inhale, just bend the knee and just come right back out. Exhale, lower. Take my modification if you want. Hover, do what you need. Again, slow and controlled. Last one, you guys. Bring it back up. Good. Bring the knee forward, kick the leg forward, hands to hips, reach the chest forward, lift the leg. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, arms high. Give yourself a vinyasa to rinse it out. Middle of the mat we go. Feet together. Inhale, raise to stand. Exhale, draw that left knee into your chest. Root down on that right foot. Feel the sit bones kind of tuck down. The belly pull in and Mula Bandha pull up. Good. Find your expression of the asana. It makes sense for you. Change the gaze, change the leg. Breath in, breath out, gaze forward, arms open. Exhale, tuck the knee. Inhale, lift. Again, exhale. Really growing as you inhale, lift. Exhale, root. Inhale, lift. Try not to collapse when you root though, right? It's like you're being planted only just to grow. And we go. There's one more. Good. Knee forward, hands hips, leg out, chest forward, lift. Step to the top of your mat. Inhale, flush it out. Inhale. Nice work, ladies. A few more breaths. One more balancing pose in, and then we'll rinse out those legs. So let's go ahead and come to the middle of our mat again. You can walk your feet, float your feet, feet together. Hold deeply. Inhale, raise it up. Good. Exhale, drop your right hand down, palm up. Capture the inside arch of your right foot. Bow. Dhanurasana. Drive the hips forward. Lift out of your left supported hip. Pull the belly and Mula Bandha up and in. Then start to kick the foot. Now, when you kick the foot, just challenge yourself for 1 second. Try not to move your upper body. Just kick the foot. Yeah. Create more space from your heel to your booty. Like I'm wedging a huge balloon or beach ball behind you. Good. Now try to make a few little micro adjustments once you reach this place. By driving your right hip a little bit further forward again, pulling your rib cage in a little bit more, activating your left leg a little bit more, and lifting out of left hip joint a little bit more. Yeah, all these things, just a little bit. No big deal. Hold on to it, you guys. For 3, for 2, for 1. Good, just back to center, circle the arms. Inhale, wash it out. Good. Take the right arm high, left elbow up, left palm up with your elbow in. Capture inside arch left foot. Good, so squaring the hips here and out, and then pressing your hips and your pelvis forward. But using the core, not losing anything in the rib cage is going to help. It's going to help our body, and it helps the asana. Good, now from here, try not to make any changes in your reflection of your upper body. Just kick your foot directly behind you. Feel resistance. There it is, Kayla. Good, keep lifting the heart. When your ribs want to start facing down towards the floor, lift your heart more. Yeah, you can still keep moving. Just counter it, yeah? A little bit. With breath, not with weak backs, but with strong cores. Good, now make one tiny adjustment. Any of the things I pointed out. You can also try and relax your upper traps and your left shoulder especially. Jess. 3, 2, nice. Come back to center. Inhale up. Good, exhale, open your feet, hips with distance, or a little bit wider, hands to the knees, cat-cow from here. We're a lot closer to state line, you guys, so this little state line pose makes more sense. I don't know why, I'm so bad. I'm just like, bleh. That's what I think. All right, I wanna do one more set and just see what you guys can do kind of on your own without me barking at you. So find a cat, find a neutral spine, toe heel those feet back together. Inhale, circle the arms up. Drop that right hand behind you, capture inside arch of right foot. Use the breath, even as you enter into the pose. Entering into the pose with breath is just as important as using your breath in the pose. Okay? It just sets you up for success. So maybe you're finding new heights, and maybe you're just finding something else to tweak and to work on. But don't read into it too much. Just recognize if something's crunchy and adjust that. And then if you got big dreams for this asana, live them. 3, control the breath. 2, control, relax the mind. 1, inhale, circle arms high. Rinse it out, exhale. Inhale, right arm high. Left elbow in, left palm up, inside arch, left foot. Good. The same idea here. Dreaming big or working on technical issues. Maybe one of those issues is just quieting the mind in the asana. Like maybe it's like, shut up all that stuff for a minute. Be in the pose. The more you're in the pose, the more you realize the benefits you're getting out of your left hip, your left shoulder, the heart opening, the strength you're gaining. Hold on to it. Manage the breath for 3. For 2. For 1. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, feet hips with distance. Hands to knees. Good. Pat it out. Take gentle cows here. So really lift. You already got the back bend. And again, pat. Good. So we're gonna just do one more. Sorry, I lied. I'm gonna take that figure 4. So come feet hips with distance, circle the arms high. Good. Take your hands into prayer, bring your right knee up, turn your right knee out, right ankle above left knee as you bend into left leg. Maybe this is where your asana stays. Maybe we sink a bit lower in our hips. Maybe we try to fold tricep to right shin. And if you stay here and you want more for your hip, blocks are fabulous, Kira's doing. Maybe just reaching the hands down and finding a stretch and re-lengthening into the left leg. Just recognize if your right leg is pushing into your left joint of the knee. So just be really careful if you do that. Hand and arm balances are a point of entry here. As Kayla. Everyone come back, hands to prayer. Reach the heart forward, pull the ribs in, find your way back to standing. Release, inhale, circle arms high. Exhale, hands to prayer. Left knee high, left knee open. Bend right knee, left ankle on top of right thigh. Yeah, sometimes just working on hips here is a really nice, chill way to use this asana for you and your body. Beautiful. Finding a little bit more stretch and release and opening for that left hip, maybe right hamstring. Here we go. Prayer. Inhale up. Good. Top of your mat. Nice work, you guys. Inhale, circle the arms high. Exhale, melt it out. Full. Inhale, halfway lift. Good. Exhale, walk to down dog for now. Good. Take the feet wide and move the hips a little bit. Soften the knees if you need. Good. All right. Move your left foot back to center. Inhale, now raise your right leg high. Keep the hips square. Good. Exhale, kiss your right knee. Lift your left heel a lot. Think of cat-like movement. Inhale, lengthen the body, lengthen the leg, drop the left heel. Good. Exhale, back into center. Kiss the knee. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, again, exhale. Hold on to it. Inhale, lengthen. Long breaths, right? Long exhale. So a lot of time to finish the entire exhale here. Inhale, lengthen. Right knee, right armpit. Inhale, up. Again, right knee, armpit. And lift up. Again. Last time. This time we're going to stay here, draw the knee to the wrist. Exhale, bring it up. Again. Drawing the knee down the arm. Quickly up with the exhale. Last time. Right leg up. This time we're going to twist, so tap the knee to the left elbow. Inhale up. Again. And up. And again. Last time up. Twist. Extend your right leg to the right. I'm sorry, right leg to the left. My apologies. Yeah, left heel down. Left arm up. Maybe you want to hook the right ankle above the left knee. Very similar to what we just did, just in plank. Right ankle above left knee. Yes. Lower to plank. Chaturanga. Up dog. Asking a lot of strength on our upper body. I gotcha. Down dog. Roll the shoulders back and down. If you need to soften the knees to make that happen, do it. All right. Left leg high. Exhale. Left knee to your nose. Inhale, high. Exhale, slower. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale again. Inhale. Good. Left knee, left armpit. You can do all this from all fours if you need. All fours looks like this. Last one, and we're going to stay here. Good. Knee to the wrist. Exhale quickly. Up you go. Here we go. Twist. And up. Twist. And up. And the left leg to your right. I got it this time. Good. Right heel down, right arm up. Left ankle above right thigh. Left shoulder into its socket. Release to plank. Lower in control. Chaturanga. Try not to give it all out. Inhale, up dog. Beautiful, Kira. Yeah. Down dog. Soften your knees if you need to. Roll your shoulders back and down. I'm getting you off your hands in just a second. Inhale, right leg high. Curl your right knee underneath you. Lift your left heel a lot. Dome up in your back. Hover your right foot above the mat. Hover it. 3, 2, drop it down. Inhale, high lunge. All right, you guys, you know what's next. Exhale, cactus the arms, deepen the lunge. Warrior 2. Slow it out, reach forward. Exalt back. Inhale, side angle. Stay here, give me 5 breaths in this first set. Here we go. Inhale. Circle the arms, straighten your right leg. Exalt back. Inhale, forward. Triangle Trikonasana. Make your legs, make your muscles support those joints, please. Blocks are helpful in this situation, especially if you have a tendency to really hyperextend into your legs like I do. But even though you have that block, I want you to think about pressing the block downward and then firing your quadricep at the same time. So don't use the block as a crutch, use it as a tool, right? Beautiful. Take your left arm over your left ear. Good. Take your right arm underneath your right ear. Make your muscles work here. Yes, 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 yes. Inhale up, use the core and obliques. Right toes in, left toes out. Dandasana, left side. Walk or float, opposite side. Top of the mat. Vinyasa it out. Rinse it out. Left leg. Did I do something before all this? No, I just had to curl your left knee. Sorry, I had to think about it. Hover the left foot over the mat. Hold it for 3. Let it down. Inhale, high lunge. Cactus the arms, deepen the lunge. So that means the right thigh is magnetizing up. It's not meaning the right knee is giving in. Right thigh is magnetizing up, deepening lunge. Yeah? Inhale, open warrior 2. Reach forward. Use the exhale to exalt. Right to slowly side angle. Root, rise, inhale. Exhale back, straighten that left leg. Inhale, come on forward. Trikonasana. So same conversation in your warrior 1s, your warrior 2s, your triangle legs. Feet equally rooted, really pressing down. Once I really felt that and identified that strength pressing downward, my hips that usually caused me a lot of agony found a lot of relief, and they were actually able to benefit from this asana. And then so did the ribs, so did the upper body and side body. So see if that helps you as much as it helps me. Here we go. Engaging left arm underneath left ear, right arm over right ear. Use the core. Getting into this asana is really gonna tell you a place that you might have been like kind of cheating on, right? Now, inhale, use the core. Inhale, lift. Up to standing. Dandasana, right side. Bring it back to the top of the mat. Top of the mat you go. Flush it out with the vinyasa. Hey, so you guys know this flow. You're getting to know this. We're gonna take it into the mandalas. We're gonna move it all the way around, just so you know, in the side angle, you can add in, you're doing it twice on one side. So you can add in half moon on your both side angles, or your second or first, or whatever you want. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale, bring it through. Inhale, up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, open. Exhale, reach. Inhale, forward. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, straighten the right leg. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale. Inhale, up. Exhale, left Dandasana. Ooh. To the back of the mat. Vinyasa. Right leg high. Exhale through. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Dandasana left. Top of the mat. Left leg high. Exhale through. Inhale up. Exhale, cactus. Inhale, open. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, triangle. Exhale, back. Inhale, forward. Triangle. Inhale up. Dandasana right. Top of the, or back of the mat, sorry. Left leg up. Come through. Inhale. Exhale. Open up. Exhale. Inhale. Lower. Through. Up. Dandasana, right side. Top of the mat. Down dog. Find your breath. Nice work, you guys. Just want to give us more of a chance for that half moon. So go ahead and bring your right foot through. Lift up, high lunge. Open up, warrior two. Good. Rib cage reaches forward. Use the breath, one full swoop forward into half moon. Spot where you're going, put a block there if you need it. You want to capture that left foot with left hand. Yeah. I knew you did. Try to extend the hips or the windows a little bit more. Open up half moon. Open it up. Hold on to half moon. Yes. Release down. And just exalt into the straight legs. Just give yourself a little bit of, yeah. Good. Come back to the top of your mat. Vinyasa to flush. Down dog if you don't need it. All right, go ahead and bring your left leg through. Inhale up. All this movement still matters, you guys. Open it up. Inhale. You guys got it. Reach the right hand back. Curl the right knee. You better be looking at one thing down there, right in front of you. Hold on to it. Amazing, you guys. Open up, find warrior three, or half moon, good Lord, sorry. And then Trikonasana legs, find the release. Back down we go. Rinse it out, or just step back. Good. I got 3 more things in my brain. Take your right leg, open the hip. Circle it out if you need. Now, if we're gonna take wild thing, which my guess is most of us are, I want you to keep your right knee bent, and then it's like you're slicing the air, right foot right behind the hamstrings. Yes, yes, yes. Good, just, you don't have to tuck it in, it's just right there. Yeah, good. Beautiful. Take your right hand that's reaching behind your head. Lift your chest up. Good, flip back to one-legged down dog, hip can stay wide. Take your right foot outside your right hand, nice wide lunge. Yes, now you can drop your left knee. Good, circle it out. If you need blocks underneath your elbows here eventually, build the floor up to you. So while you're here, I'm just gonna show you what I was talking about. These are just things I used to do that I've been corrected on, and it makes a lot more sense. I feel like we like to get real archy and like, there's so much yoga on Instagram, let's just be honest. So this isn't Instagram yoga, it's just logistics, right? So rather than reaching, what is this doing to my back? It's fucking it. Because I can't, with all that weight back, I can't possibly really pull that in very well. You know, maybe in time, but the idea is that I'm slicing right behind me, and I don't have to come in here, just go right down. And this leg stayed strong the whole time. And then now I have more lift as if I were out here, right? It's just different. So just thinking of that also when we go to do our shoulder openers, same idea. I used to be like, oh, it's a big attitude turn. This is, you know? Okay, full lizard. Untuck your toes, lift your left knee, heart lifts, hips press down, left thigh magnetizes up. Good, release the knee, tuck your left toes. Sorry, it's loud. Tuck your left toes, take your right arm up, we're gonna twist, lift your left knee, outside edge left foot, right toes are gonna turn open with your knee. Good, you can drop that left hip even more if you want. And then let's go ahead and pull it all the way in. Tuck the knee behind you, twist. Inhale, get tall first. Exhale, find your twist. We're gonna stay here and just go to shoelace. So square off to your legs. Bring your right ankle towards your left hip. Knees are stacking. Heart chest lifts. Really finding a flat back is like first and foremost here. Then if you're ready, hinging forward. Look at me. Another breath for those hips. Back to the top of your mat, you're gonna go. So unwind yourself. Good. Just step back into a really wide down dog. Bend your knees, twerk it out. All right, right foot's here. Left leg opens the hip. So you have equal weight in hands until you deliberately unweight that left hand. Now bend the left knee, slice that left foot down to the earth, unweight the left hand and lift. Keep your right leg strong the entire process. Nice, Jess. Good. Maybe you can take that left hand behind your head and then just lift the heart chest, like lead from the chest. Flip to one-legged dog, gently. Not as easy as they say it. Left foot outside, left hand. Nice. Release the knee. You got a little while here. Do what feels right. So unless you're moving and you're intending to move towards like a full wheel, my suggestion in those wild things would to be keep your right, or your, okay, on this side it's gonna be your right supported leg, lengthened and active. So I don't bend into the supported leg, I keep it there. And then this is wild thing. Now the next variation is more of a wheel, right? So recognize like where you're going and where you want to go, like what's your intention. If you're not wanting to make that next transition, I'd suggest maybe keeping the supported leg extended and really strong. That's hard to think when you get upside down sometimes. All right, a full lizard. So untuck the right toes, reach the heart forward, right knee can lift, right thigh is pulling upward, but hips are kind of weighing downward. So right thigh up, hips pressing down, heart reaching forward. Gently release, tuck right toes, reach right hand forward. Sorry, that's your left. Lift your right knee, bring it back. Make sure your left knee is kind of tracking with your toes. Oh, that feels nice. And then find your full seated twist. Once you anchor both of the sit bones or the booties, inhale, sit up tall. Exhale, twist. And facing the knees, finding shoelace or cow face, knees stack, left ankle to your right hip, flat back. So if the hands need to come behind you to get the low back to lengthen, so be it. And then bring your flat back, heart first, forward. Another breath for the hips. Top of the mat we go. Last wide, juicy down dog. And we're gonna get the legs out in front of us. So whenever you're ready, come forward. Good. Roll out the ankles. Okay, plenty of time. This is a 75-minute class, right? Okay. Who runs this place? Okay. So let's go ahead and take right foot, inner left thigh. So it's gonna be open. work on opening the hip and then getting some stretching into the hamstring. So find a really big, tall, flat back, and then reaching with a flat back first. So active stretching for now, and being super passive. So reaching with the flat back, almost using the muscles in the core and even the hip to bring them together. It's like an envelope is folding itself at this moment. See what you can do without pulling yourself or putting traction in your hands. Keeping a flat back, keep reaching forward for now. Good. Now you can find more of a passive stretch by just releasing, laying into it, finding more of the yin in the asana. Recognize when you release from the active stretching to more of a passive, that right hip and the right knee can then also release a little bit. I tend to hold on to other things when I'm focusing on one. Just check in if that might be happening for you. Good, and sit yourself up. Now we're gonna take the right leg behind us, and we're gonna bend our left as well. So a double pigeon. We're gonna find our weight back. Is this helpful, Kira? I notice your inner hip, what we're needing. I get that way too. I get to the end of my practice, I'm like, wait, I need this like internally rotated stretch sometimes. So with the weight staying back, you can lift your hip up as well and see if that changes the conversation in your hips or your quads. And then we're just gonna find our way back to the top of the mat into a pigeon. So bring your right shin into its place for your body, whether it's parallel, good for you. If that foot needs to come underneath your pelvis a bit more, and extend the right leg, square the hips, get tall first, if you wouldn't mind. Reach a little bit, and then reach the heart forward, forward, forward to go into this more relaxed pigeon. There's a twisting option here if you want. You'll be threading your right shoulder underneath your left. So you'll be threading towards your front left knee. So you can reach your left hand out in front of you and thread right shoulder underneath, laying on your right ear if you prefer. If you're interested in a little bit of a king pigeon version in the twist, you can take it by curling your left knee. If you want to try. Yeah, exactly. And see if you can lay back down. Yeah. I mean, you just want to focus on like weight kind of pressing down through here. As long as it's comfortable for knees. Yeah. Take one more breath for this pigeon and variations of. Good. And gently to get out, we're just going to come to our left booty. Get both legs straight for a minute before we go into the opposite side. So get both legs out in front of you. Roll the ankles. Flex the feet. And let's take a nice deep fold here. So get the sits bones down into the mat, lift the heart, lift the spine, and then bring yourself forward. It's that self-folding envelope again to start. And then use the exhale to get a little more passive. gonna sit up and take the left foot into the right inner thigh. Same thing, letting the left knee drop down, lift the heart, and then allow your body to make the stretch happen rather than your grip. Tension. Okay, let's come on out of this stretch. We're going to take the left knee behind us and bend our right. We're going to take the weight back to let the left hip open. And again, if you wanted to keep that weight back, but then lift that left hip if that feels better or different and what you want. When you're ready, our chest high, and then reach the chest forward as you lower. Take your twist if you wanted. So that would be the left arm threading to your right. And if you found the king pigeon, gently bend the left knee, reach the right arm back. Gently releasing from your variations, pressing up, out of your pigeon, coming to your right side, legs out in front of you. One last chance to wiggle them, flex the toes. One more stretch. Good, reach the hands beyond the feet. Inhale, sit up. Exhale, lower one vertebra at a time, all the way down to your mat. And open up into Shavasana. So there's technically 1 minute left of class if anyone has to charge out, I totally understand. Just give yourself at least like 10 breaths here and then bring yourself out. Otherwise, we're just going to go a few minutes past. Few big breaths just to get yourself here into this space. And one more chance to make any more adjustments, like widening the legs. You're pulling the shoulders down the back a bit more. And then just really settle in. Try to keep the mind quiet. Find some sort of mental tool that helps you be here, like yourself floating in water or drifting in space or sitting on top of a mountain. Just go there. Imagine that water is just flowing around you, or the air, the breeze is running past your face. Use your breath to start to come back. You're not opening your eyes physically, but maybe in that place that you were, you're starting to open your eyes and blink them open and notice the beauty that surrounds you wherever you put yourself. And then start to find bigger, deeper breaths here. And using the exhales as big sighs. More chances to release things we no longer need for our day, for our week, for our new year. When you're ready, you can tap your fingertips to each other. And start to open the hands and stretch them. Roll the wrists. Wiggle the toes. Roll the ankles. And when you're ready, arms can go overhead into a big stretch. Big meow. And roll to one side. Draw your knees up into your chest. Give yourself 2 breaths to be on your side and let your ribcage expand with the inhale here on the back side of the body. And again. Keep those eyes closed. Just push yourself to a seated position slowly. Wherever you land is fine. Take a breath in to circle the arms out and up, encompassing all that's good, all that's great. Hands to prayer, tracing down midline, thumbs to third eye, bowing in. Bowing into that intention, to that beautiful space and place you went to. Remember, that's always there for you. Take a moment to share the way you felt in those places with someone or something out there that needs it. Thumbs to the lips for kind words to yourself and others. Hands to the heart for compassion to yourself and others. Namaste, ladies.